All right, we'll try this again. So I'm going to say, how many cartoon characters can you name on my shirt? And I'm going to add to broadcast. And how do we make this bigger? No, I can't make it that big. All right, let's see. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Cool. How many cartoon characters can you name on my shirt? That's what we want to know. That's the question of the day. Yeah, cool. All right, so while I await responses, let's get to some more work over here. Ecamm Live is so dope. Wait, is there 2 video feeds here? Hang on one second. Yeah, we don't want this one here. That's kind of interesting. We don't need that second feed there. Although it's interesting that you can do that. All right, so let's check out numbers. Let's go to Google Sheets first. I want to see if there's a way to import from Google Sheets into Apple numbers. It feels weird saying Apple numbers, but yeah, I think that's actually what it's called. Sign in. Chords progressions. Okay, so we're here. So let me see if I can do like a file download. If I download this, well, there's a couple of different ways we can do it. We can like copy and paste it. Let me try exporting as a CSV. And we'll call this, okay, it's in downloads. And then I think I can just go to, it's pretty cool. The layout's pretty cool so far. I like it. File, I want to open or import. So this export to, we want to actually import something. But if I click open and go to downloads and go here, let's see how this works. Table data was imported and can be adjusted. I don't like it. No, I don't like how this is laid out. Let's delete this. Yeah, I'm not a fan. New document, we're going to cancel that. Cancel. All right, let's just close this out. Delete. There we go. Delete. Now, let's go back in here and try again. This time we'll just copy the data like this, Control C. And then what if we try to cancel? And what if we try to, I'm confused. How do I do a new document, boom, blank. And then if I try to paste this here, let's see what happens. Should come in, updating spreadsheet. Dang, that took a while. Oh, maybe it's because, okay, maybe it's because in Google Sheets there were some hidden files. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have to look at that again. But this is cool that the Oswald Pocket update is in 1080p, which is pretty dope. Definitely a fan of that. So maybe I'll just do these. I'm trying to see. Exit, and then if let me like unhide everything maybe. No, there's nothing hidden there. Everything is as is. So what if we try this again? Let's go here. Let's maximize this. Let's delete. We just want to do a new template. And try this manually, I guess. Let's just see how to import from sheets to numbers. Okay, so XLS. Okay, so let's try again. It's pretty easy. So they want you to save this as an XLS. Download as an Excel file. And then, damn, no one knows these characters on my shirt. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get some air up in here. Some fresh air. All right, so we can go in here and download this as an Excel and then just open it in numbers. Point blank, pretty easy. File, open, downloads. But why is it all like, I mean, hang on. Especially may look different. Here's a list of what changed when you open a number. Hidden sheets were made visible. Fine. Okay. But what about like the black background? Let's see. Other chords. Nothing here. Nothing in other chords. What about over here? Nothing really here. All right. I don't know. Maybe I'll start a brand new one over here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I'll start a brand new. Okay. Come on, bro. Why is this website still not launching? So weird. All right, looks like I might be selling my iPad mini 6. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. One man's trash, another man's treasure. I think I'm giving them a really good deal because it's the pencil and the case and the iPad mini 6, which really has not had that much use at all. So I'm excited to see if this comes through. Now, in the meantime, I'm also selling a ton of stuff on Reverb. I don't know, has anyone ever sold anything on Reverb before? Because that is what I'm going to do right now. I gotta go grab my phone, but let me log in. And of course, hang on. Okay, log in with Google. Yeah, that's more like it. Continue. Okay, let's see the first thing that I would want to sell on here. I probably need to Oh, that's terrible quality compared to this. And this is like the light right behind me as well. If I had the nice lighting and stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm back to really rocking with my MacBook Pro. I mean, yeah. I was gonna sell this as well, but I don't think I'm gonna do that any longer. What's the first item that I want to sell on Reverb out of the ones that I took a picture of? Let me think. I should probably grab my phone. Let me grab my phone real quick. 1 second. Okay, so we have some pictures of items that we need to sell, and those pictures would be right around here. And DaVinci Resolve Editor, we'll skip that. All right, we're going to start with this item. So we'll go here. Let me see something. All right. Oh no, it's called a tracker. Jojo, what's going on? Hopefully I didn't miss your message. I'll wait for you to respond to this because I did not see your comment until just now. So I don't know if you just sent it or not, and then I'll answer the question. But yeah, appreciate you joining. Stumbling upon my live stream. I wonder, how do we keep the chat on the screen persistent? All right, dope. All right, here's my pitch. My channel is a music lifestyle channel. I'm a pianist and music producer. I do a lot of music revolving around like mobile music production. I've had the channel for about 4 years now, and I really enjoy live streaming. And I'm just kind of doing something unrelated to everything that I just shared just now. Actually, maybe it's a little related. I'm just actually testing out a new update on this camera right here, which is called DJI Pocket 3. Oh, wow. Okay, so there we go. Hang on. It's supposed to be following me. There we go. It's probably because of the brightness behind me. But yeah, so the channel is cool, man. Yeah, you can check out. I don't think YouTube, if you're looking at this on the phone, I don't think YouTube does a good job at letting you check the channel out while having the live stream going still. I'm not sure, but hang out, ask questions if you like, just chill. I'm actually in the process of putting some things up for sale right now on this website called Reverb, which sells, which is like a used music gear reseller type website. And yeah, I have like a lot of stuff that I just don't use that much anymore. Started moving, it was framed differently. So I'll turn that off. Yeah, there we go. We'll do this. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Anytime. Thanks for the curiosity. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my friend. All right, select the condition and describe the item. This is mint. Let me see. Oh, here we go, another message. Would you take, oh, 400 is a little too low. We can't do 400, my friend. I think the 256 mini with cellular. Yo, what's up, man? Tony, how you doing, buddy? You look like if you only cross the street at the green signal. You look like as if you only yeah, I got to figure out a way to get the chat on, staying on the screen when I'm doing stuff. Because like as is right now, it's like it should be an easy thing, but I just got to figure it out. But first of all, thanks for joining. And I'm selling a ton of stuff, man. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in like some of my YouTube videos and content that I'll be putting out soon. But yeah, man, just selling like a lot of my gear because I don't really want to have so many distractions in the studio. I want to go back to a little bit more of a bare bones approach of just having the things that I need, that I like, the things that I absolutely need musically, and then like maybe one piece of gear at a time that I'm learning, as opposed to like 12, which is like overwhelming. So yeah, man, let's see. I took a picture of like a lot of the stuff that I'm selling. So I got this thing, which is not music gear, but this is the, what is it? The speed editor for DaVinci Resolve. Selling this Polyand Tracker Mini. Whoops. The Artifon Orba 2. I hear that. OP1 and Ableton. I feel you, bro. Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about Ableton in a second. Polyand Tracker. The original OP1. This thing that some company sent me. MIDI keyboard that, again, I don't need. Polyand Play. A lot of polygon stuff. Akai MDP 218, I think this is called. This thing. And not selling this, not selling that. Yeah, so Ableton, man. Yeah, so I've been really kind of giving. And real quick, what's the audio quality sounding like? Because I'm using. There's an update that lets you use this camera that I absolutely love, the DJI Pocket. With first of all, you can do 1080p now, even though I don't know if this is considered 1080p since it's vertical. But you can do 1080p streaming, which is crazy, on USB. And you can now finally use the wireless mic in like live streams, which is, it's a massive deal. So I'm very excited about that. But I'm curious, I see it going to red every so often, so I don't, like clipping area, I don't know if it's clipping a little bit, and I don't think you have really control. Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm selling it, getting rid of it. I have the green one, which I'm a big fan of. But the red one, well, the USB-C one is the latest one, and that's my favorite MIDI controller. I'm a massive fan of that. But the previous one is micro USB, and it also has like MIDI, what do you call it, sequencer type stuff on there, and CV type stuff that I really don't care about. And the fact that it doesn't have USB-C is enough for me for it not to make sense in any of my setups. So yeah, but yeah, that's exactly right. You know your stuff. But yeah, man, with Ableton, I'm in a space where I'm still trying to learn Ableton, but I don't have as much fun using Ableton as I do music apps on my iPad, and that's just the truth of the matter. USB-C one, yeah, definitely. So I bought this thinking that, whoops, sorry. Okay, I don't like that, how it just stops like that, but whatever. The new iPad, but I'm returning this as well, and the keyboard and the pencil, even though I sung its praises immensely, but it's just too much stuff. I don't need that if I have this already, even though that's a much better experience. I'm in the process of selling this too, the Mini 6. Someone's actually messaging me right now on Facebook, trying to lowball me with the price a little bit, but we gonna get this. Trying to sell the pencil and the 256 gig and the Celio 256 gig and the Folio, and I have it for $650, and he said, would I take $400? I'm like, let's see if we could work something out here, buddy. But yeah, with Ableton, right now what I'm kind of thinking about is the sketchpad approach, the koala sampler and Chord Gadget making beats on here until I sell this, and then I might actually eventually go to using to upgrading to like a larger screen, better iPad, but I'll kind of deal with that later. But then doing the export to Ableton from here, right? So if I have more fun with this, why not? Dude, I know. Please don't get me started. Yeah, it really should. They left a lot to be desired. That being said, it's still so much fun. It was just so much fun to use. But again, for $2,000 more or less for like the full kit, I'm just trying to be like a lot more intelligent with money and stuff like that, the way I'm spending money, and not just spend it on new gear all the time, especially when I have access to getting stuff through Zounds. I guess like just trying to downscale, what's the word? Just trying to downsize. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, doing the music stuff on my two favorite iPad apps and then exporting to Ableton, I think that workflow makes a ton of sense, having Ableton be my last place before actually releasing stuff. And then, man, I want to, just start releasing music more. I don't know if you're familiar at all with like this NFT space and Web3 and all this stuff. I'm not that familiar with it, but I have a good friend of mine who's very well versed in that area, and he's basically like encouraging me like this is an important time to get involved. So I'm excited to like have a clear-cut reason to start releasing stuff, and yeah, so it's some cool stuff kind of coming up. And then, so yeah, in this whole process, I was also thinking about the like selling. Did you trade the iPad? Not yet, my friend. I'm literally in the process right now of negotiating a price with someone on Facebook. I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, but yeah, I have it up now on Marketplace for $650 for the whole set, and including the pencil and the case. And yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be able to offload it, and then at that point, once I sell this and I return the Pro over there, I'll take a moment to explore just the MacBook and maybe even my phone, which I use this for a lot of the stuff that I do on the Mini anyway. And then at some point, if it makes sense, or whenever it does make sense, maybe if there's a sale or whatever, I'll get I'll consider getting the Pro again, and maybe sell. The thing is, right now, this MacBook is bringing me some like really important use cases right now. We're talking Ableton, like my man Why Not is saying like it's the move, arranging and mixing on Ableton. So that's encouraging for me to hear, right? It's like it makes a lot of sense. Start a beat on the iPad or smaller sample, then move to the computer. Exactly, and that workflow right there is one that I think would make like a ton of sense. I just talked about Gadget and Koala because I prefer using Koala to do sample-based beats, and I just dropped the video you guys can check out when you get a chance. But I just did a video talking about how amazing a new workflow I discovered with Koala and the TP7 from Teenage Engineering. Why Not? Do you have the TP7, by the way? I don't remember. I know you have the TX6. I don't know if you have the TP7 or not. But yeah, so all in all, I didn't even mention about Ableton Note, man. Ableton Note. Freaking Ableton Note. This thing here, most people sleep on this app. You sleep on Ableton Note. You're like, I don't really care about... No, it's a crazy good app. It's really, really good. Let me actually see how this would work. I don't really know. Oh, you do? Dope. Okay, how do you use yours mostly? So even this, I wonder if this is going to be any delay on here, because let me just kind of check this out. Again, just kind of doing this ad hoc. Got all my TE gear with me right now. Oh, snap, you're in Greece. That's fire, bro. Which part, man? I went there for my honeymoon way back when. Yeah, I went to Athens and Santorini. Cannot wait to start doing some travel stuff again. Like I got 2 kids now, and it's like it is a lot. Like I'm with my son right now for the first day by myself with him. I'm so glad my wife went out for a beach day with her mom. Like very, very happy she had a chance to do that. I want her to do it every week, maybe even multiple times a week. But yeah, getting back into traveling and exploring and stuff like that, I'm very excited about. Athens, that's dope, man. All right, so let's see how this would work. So I got volume turned up. I can even this is so cool, man. Yeah, that's why I can't get rid of the MacBook. Like this is a vibe right here to me. I'm still mobile. I can be at a cafe doing this. I can be wherever doing this. It's still discreet. I got the microphone here. Like, come on, man. And then even in this app on the Mac, I can't call Ecamm. I could also, I think, mix in other audio with. Yeah, it's really good. All right, anyway, let's see. So that right off the bat is interesting that it doesn't always do the perfect job at capturing the BPM. So let's actually explore this. I don't know, man. This app is just mad fun to use. I don't know. I'm curious to know. I don't think this introduces any latency, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so the long and short is that I think that this Mac can't go anywhere. Like, I can't get rid of this MacBook. Are you kidding me? What? What is wrong with you, Kevin? No, this MacBook stays right here. I continue figuring out ways to use it. I don't force the issue. I explore Ableton. I explore some of Apple's apps that I've never really used before, like Numbers and these other things. What are they called? Pages, Numbers, etc. And just lean into it a little bit. Like, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to drop a song. Hey, Lewis, thanks, man. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to drop a track on Ableton on said date. I'm like, that's what I should do right now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. And I'm using the camera right now, too. There's an update with this camera that this was already a thing, of course. Y'all know this was a thing already. But there's an update that gives you 480p. I'm sorry, 1080p. No, I don't. I live in Jersey, and you can get the mic in the wireless setting. And so yeah, there's a dude that I saw who uses Ableton Note on his website, on his Instagram. What am I talking about? Website, and he uses it really, really well. Like, probably a little bit better than me. He's probably a little bit better at the app than me, just a little bit. And I don't know. I chat with him a little bit. It's very inspiring because I don't really see anyone. He's the only person that I've seen that uses the app, and you can tell is just having a ton of fun using it, and is good and is musically talented and stuff. And you can live stream on this, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm actually using this with. I know, man. Yeah, I gotta hit Henny up to see if I can hop back on one of the sessions. I know it's been a while. You know, I dropped out of the official Patreon, but I know he's been gracious enough at least once or twice when I hit him up to, you know, just kind of have me hop back on and say what's up to people. So maybe, yeah, one of these Sundays. Are you guys still meeting pretty much weekly on Sundays nowadays, or what? And also, I got a Patreon too, so come join the dark side if you're in. And I think you're already following me, Lou, if I'm not mistaken, on Patreon. I think you are. I'm still in the process of figuring out some details with it, what I exactly want to do with it. But I did get re-inspired recently, though. I did get re-inspired recently, talking about making more chord tutorials, because someone commented on one of my old ones that I did like earlier in the year. And I just watched the video. I was like, damn, I did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of forgot that I was doing that early in the year, and then I stopped because I stopped for specific reasons, but I'm excited to get back in the mix with it. I have a new camera angle above the, oh yeah, exactly, dude. I got a new camera above the keyboard so you can see the keys better. And I'm more leaning into, like, I was rushing through rushing in the sense of, I was making these vertical videos and I was making them a certain length when I edited them after, so that they could live on short form media. But you know what? No, right? They don't need to be that. They can, like, basically I'm kind of declaring for myself, like, the videos are going to be as long as they need to be in order to get the point across that I want to get across. Maybe it's 3 minutes, maybe it's 5 minutes, maybe it's 7. And then if I want to, you know, occasionally share them on social, like, I can share a clip of it or whatever. But and then doing it every day too, like, the discipline with that was a little bit tricky for me. So I'm going to see if it makes sense to figure out a cadence, like every Monday and Thursday or something, or if it's just whenever I feel like making one. I have to figure that out, and learn that a little bit more. Thank you, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it feels better. The long form just feels more me. Like, right now I'm just doing live stream. This is vertical, of course, but I just like being able to be a little bit more free and relaxed, and not on a specific schedule or whatever. Like, that stuff that's just, I guess, not so much who I am, I guess. All right, let's do another song in here real quick. and able to note. Let's explore. I got some pretty interesting stuff that I created in here actually before, like this one. Uh-oh. That was a little loud. And there is my son crying. Can you guys hear that? Let me not talk for a sec. He needs to go for a walk and probably needs to be changed. All right, this was fun. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate y'all. I'll hop on here more, occasionally, periodically, as often as it feels right to. I'm also starting to like live stream a little bit more on Twitch, just exploring that a bit more. That's been fun. So still figuring it all out, never ending journey, but definitely appreciate the support and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Shout out to Jojo and Why Not and Katie's, I think your name is, and Big One Tower and my man Lou. Y'all have a good one and I will see you soon. Peace, everybody. You too, bro. Thanks for joining, man.